The presentation that's coming through is coming from the Executive Chairman of the Dubai Commodities Center Authority, United Arab Emirates. Mr. Ahmed Bin Sulayem is the Executive Chairman of the Dubai Commodities Center, the Government of Dubai Authority dedicated to enhancing commodity trade flows through Dubai. He is also the Chairman of the Dubai Gold and Commodities Exchange. And let's put our hands together and get to the last presentation of this session.
Good morning, distinguished Excellencies, guests, ladies and gentlemen. As the moderators have stated, I am the Executive Chairman of the Dubai Commodities Center. I am a member of the Dubai Diamond Exchange. To say I'm pleased to be here is an understatement. To see the success of this conference and the big turnout and the right diversity is in this conference. I will not dwell too much in the beginning because the presentation is about to start, I see, ahead of time. It will showcase what the MCC has accomplished in 10 years, and I don't think any African country would face a challenge in doing the same thing. So I'll do a nice impersonation of George Freeman as the narrator to the presentation. So it's announced in 2002. This is about the blood that's empty, and the first step we took was being the first Arab country to be a Kimberley Process member. And we've been reviewed twice since then, and we're one of the stiffest, toughest on this. We have launched the Dubai Diamond Exchange, and worked with the gold souk and the market that we have, and we did not, we also hosted the Third World Diamond Council. There's a ladies' talk with the Prime Minister of the United Arab Emirates and Vice President and ruler of Dubai. And Nick Oppenheimer on the far left, you can see him over there. We engaged with market leaders and we got feedback from them. Global Commodities, which is now called Trade Flow, is a warehouse receipt system that brings together collateral managers, warehouse operators, that adds more transparency. DPE, almost on a full consensus, became a member of the World Physician Diamond Board. The only people that had some reservations were from Antwerp for some reason, but as a whole, everyone was happy. The Dubai Tea Trading Center was established, warehouse center that stores, blends, tests teas. One of our key members is the Kenyan Tea Trading Authority. So, there's a big connection with Dubai and Africa already. We don't leave anything to chance. We brought in Christie's auction house to Dubai. There's the chairman also making a speech during that time. I'd like to make some points on the 2009 time, but we'll get to that. This is a groundbreaking ceremony for the Mosque Tower. When a Mosque Tower was sold to end users, there was some press, most in Belgium I believe, saying, how could it be sold out when the building is not built? Well, everyone knows the reality right now. We sold it to end users who believed in Dubai. Dubai Gold and Commodities Exchange was launched. Our first contract was the Gold Future. That is cleared in Dubai. We even brought in the Dubai cut diamond that is mined and manufactured in Russia, so Crystal and Yakutia. Amir Damani is the sole exclusive seller of Dubai cut jewelry. We introduced the first Indian rupee future amongst other currencies in the world. And that's kind of the story where OPEC used to arbitrate, put a price on the oil, and NYMEX became champion of this price discovery. We did that for the rupee future, which was replicated in Singapore and other parts of the world. This is the Diamond Years Club awarding me. Again, going back to the trade flow, we've received a few awards on some transactions. And this is in London. Trade Finance magazine gave us an award. One of the challenges of launching the gold coin for Dubai is we wanted it to be United Arab Emirates, but we could not come up with an image that says UAE. So we came up with visions of Dubai that was limited to Palm Jumeirah and Burj Al Arab. This is the year we moved into Al Mas Tower, and already we've handed over the units to diamond gears from all over, from Belgium, from China, from Africa, from all over the world. We grew. as time passed by. Now this is where the recession, the press called Dubai is timed out. Our best year started with these years in 2009, 10 and 11. Just to touch on that, I attended a conference in Antwerp, and it always mystifies me why I don't see this crowd in Antwerp when this is the crowd that represents the diamond industry more than anybody else. There was a speech done by the vice chairman who said, I just left Dubai meeting the Chamber of Commerce, and as the airplane flew up, the economy year came after that. I had no idea what he's talking about. Adding insult to injury, he said, we in Antwerp, we don't have diamond trees floating in rivers. He stated that. Afterwards, he said, we in Antwerp, we will take care of the mountain of rough diamonds that Russia cannot deal with. That was amazing to me. Where is he right now, I wonder? In any case, the business is moving. We hosted the World Pearl Forum. We attracted also CISOs, which is the head of the Postal Association that moved from Paris to Almas. Some association moved from New York to Hong Kong. So, Dubai competes with that system that takes its moves from Paris to Dubai. Hong Kong and Dubai are very competing with each other, neck to neck. And this is Paul Matmans, Peter Mayes, so there's nothing against Belgians. They're good friends of mine, and I work closely with a lot of them. And the quotes coming from that confused vice chair did not deter me from working closely with diamond cheers in Antwerp in any case. We also looked into hedge funds, Sharia-compliant hedge funds that are commodity seeded. We hosted the Cotton Association, which actually attracted more attendance than the previous one that was in Singapore, and they're looking to come to host it again in Dubai. Despite also, again, not the Israeli side, Antwerp side, had reservations of Dubai hosting overseas diamond bourses. I had to go on stage. It was a huge success, as you can see, with the African Summit and Becky attending and all that. And I think today's event and yesterday's roundtable meeting is a continuation of that. And this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for more awareness. We've launched the first gold bullion coin. The story behind that is it was always called Burj Dubai. On the announcement, they called it Burj Khalifa to honor the president. And I said then and there, that's the UAE gold bullion coin. And I bought the patency for it. The bill also moved to Almas Tower. Bought the patency for it. Took a while, but it is now in the market selling. I don't know if it will be as successful as the Kruger Anat, which was in the 80s, representing 90% of the gold coin market, but being the only one in the Arab community, I think it will be very successful. Here we reach 3,500 companies from across the board, lawyers, services, you name it. In branding DMCC, I prefer to brand our concept in the car show. And His Highness, Deputy Ruler was asking, why the hell are you in the car show? I said, because if I join the other free zones, it's like camouflage. Here I stand up between Ferrari and Bugatti. So, this trade flow, which is expanding and being very popular. We got an award for our gold fund. And for this year, the king of commodities, I believe, will be called, regardless of what the press say. Businesses that are in the coal business will make a killing. Now, previously was the unveiling, this is the launch, and I'm hoping for the second batch of gold bullion contracts, Amber Rashid and the Palm Jumeirah, to be ready before the National Day of Dubai. We listed copper futures on Dubai Gold and Commodities Exchange. We're looking at listing indexes. We're looking at providing swaps, spot trading on the Dubai Gold Exchange. There has been talk about listing tea and diamonds. I'm keeping those away because there are major challenges. I know Martin Rappaport has worked on those a number of times, and it's not an easy task. I'm not avoiding it, but when the time is ready, why not? Sisters Buzzers Convention held in Dubai, representing 50 countries, 1,000 global business leaders in Buzzers. And this presentation ends at the UN accreditation that I received to represent SEPJO for the Western Asian areas. So we've passed 5,000 members. In 2013, we will reach more than 7,200 companies. I say this because on average we register about 170 companies. In April on its own, 220, I believe, we have registered. The oversupply, as some press would call it, property played to our advantage. It did not take much to attract bankers, ABN AMRO and Diamond Bank to operate in the Jumeirah Lake Towers, the DMCC and all. What I really want to close my speech with is basically the two quotes of the Zionists, and I'd like to share also my view on one issue that I would like to see not exist anymore in the diamond industry. In any case, just quoting the Zionists, which are two quotes we follow religiously, which is basically in the race to excellence, there is no finish line. So whenever we reach a point in DMCC, we look for another target to get in, and we adapt. We're very good at adapting under market conditions. What we've noticed in Antwerp, it became diverse, and members were not very happy over there. Things have changed so fast now that, fine, I'm not going to tell them what to do to make them better. We're competing at the end of the day and complementing in other ways. The recent thing that I've noticed is that when we were promoting this conference, there were banners that were supposed to be on the Antwerp Diamond Strip. They pulled them off. People, this is happening whether you like it or not. And Africa will be a superpower. We've seen the Chinese dragon, we have seen the Indian tiger. It's time to see the African lion.